dos, tres.
¡Parranda! Llegó la Navidad. Llegó la Navidad. Hey! Welcome to another Vlogmas video. This is a guiro. A guiro is used for parrandas. Parrandas are basically Christmas carolers, but a lot more lit. They're very hype and they go around and they bring people music from house to house, and it's always a lot of fun. Or even just in our homes we play parranda music and it's always a lot of fun. It's the way that Puerto Ricans celebrate Christmas. If you didn't know, I am Boricua. So I figured I would wear this shirt, and today I'm making traditional coquito, which is Puerto Rican style eggnog. I shared my coquito recipe probably a couple of years ago, and I'll link it in my description below on my blog, but I did the traditional version. This year I'm gonna share a vegan, dairy-free version of coquito, so follow along. All right, so I have all my ingredients here. I have bacardi, sweetened condensed coconut milk, evaporated coconut milk, crema de coco, coconut cream, and coconut milk, some vanilla extract, some cinnamon sticks, and some cloves. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is that you're going to pour 1.5 cups of water into a pot. Take your cloves. So you're gonna do about 8 pieces and just put it in the water. And then you're gonna take your cinnamon sticks, and I'm gonna put like 3 of them in here. Then I'm gonna turn it on and I'm gonna let it boil for about 5 to 10 minutes. So you're basically making like a tea of cloves and cinnamon. Oh my god, that already smells so good. So basically what you want is that you want to wait until like it changes in color. You know, you see the water is like brown. That means it's ready. Okay, so after it's done boiling, I'll just strain it. And I'll just set it to the side so it can cool down, and then let's go do the other part. All right, so I have my Ninja blender here, and I went ahead and opened all of the cans. So what you want to put in first are like the thick ones. So this is the cream of coconut, which is like thick. So you want to put all of that in there. Next, I'm going to put in the sweet condensed coconut milk, which is also a thick one. You see? Then I'm going to pour the coconut milk, the evaporated coconut milk. After we have all the different milks in there, we are going to blend it, mix it up. You don't have to blend it that much because it's just liquids. It just needs to be mixed really good. Then we're going to start pouring in the Bacardi rum. Okay, so I've seen some recipes out there on the internet that literally only put like a cup, maybe 2 cups of rum into the mix, but I like to pour the entire bottle. So this is a liter, or like a 750 milliliter bottle of alcohol. I like to pour the whole thing in there because coquito is not something that you like drink a lot of. It's like one sip, you can even take a shot of it. Or it's like something that you savor, so you want to make sure you taste the alcohol. Blend. Now we're gonna add just a few drops of the vanilla extract. Esto te lo pueden medir al ojo. I measure it. Every time like I ask my mom for a recipe, she's like, oh, you put a little bit of this, a little bit of that, or you can put however much you want. And I'm like, Mom, if I knew how much I wanted to put in there, I wouldn't be asking you what the ingredients is. But for like vanilla extract, you probably just want to put a little bit in there. You can also do it without the vanilla extract, but this just gives it a little extra, you know? Okay, last but not least, we have the tea that we created with the cloves and the cinnamon. And then, so you're just gonna pour all of that in there. All right, let me taste it. Ooh, that it's warm, so it doesn't taste as good, but like, It tastes really good. The last thing that you can add is more powdered cinnamon. You can add it right now if you really like that cinnamon flavor, or you can actually just garnish it when you serve it. You can garnish it with a little bit of cinnamon on top, or you can also garnish your drink if you want to make it look fancy with a little cinnamon stick on the side. Or you can put this inside the bottle just to like give it that more extra like cinnamon flavor. So now what we're gonna do, we need to refrigerate this bad boy because esto se bebe frío. This, you drink it cold, not hot. Okay, so now that you're done blending, what you want to do is you want to pour it back into your alcohol bottle for storage, but you might need a couple more because it does make like 2 or 3 bottles of this. I have these clear white ones. This one I got from the 99-cent store, and this one I got from IKEA, but I'm sure you can buy some at Amazon or Walmart or any of these department stores. You want to refrigerate it for about at least 2 to 3 hours before consuming it, because you really want it to be cold. That's when it tastes really good, when it's cold. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pour it into these bottles, and I'm going to refrigerate it for 2 to 3 hours, wait for Jude to get home so that we can taste it together. Llegó my husband, and so we're gonna try the coquito. So actually I've never made, this is the first time making the vegan, not dairy-free coquito, so I'm hoping that it tastes just as good as the original. Just do a little bit.
I've been looking forward to this all day.
Cheers!
Salud.
Salud.
Ching ching.
It's strong.
Ooh, yeah, it's a little strong.
It's smooth.
It is smooth though.
Too strong?
Not too strong.
It's
you
just
made too strong. This one.
No, I just always pour the whole bottle of
Did you put cinnamon in this?
Yeah, I think it needs more cinnamon.
You need some more cinnamon, yeah.
So like I mentioned earlier, you can actually just add more cinnamon as the topping, as the garnish, just a little bit. So what I would do is that I would just pour everything back into the blender and add more cinnamon, blend it back up, and then re-pour it into these bottles. That's a really quick fix, since, you know, estamos midiendo todo al ojo. Like I said, we're just kind of measuring by the eye how much cinnamon there was in it, and how much vanilla there was. So you can always pour more onto it. So that is it. That's coquito, Puerto Rican style eggnog, vegan version. When was the first time you had coquito?
Ooh. 2015, when we first moved in together in our first place.
So we usually make coquito for Christmas, around the holidays, normally right before Thanksgiving usually, or right after, but definitely before December. All Puerto Rican households always have coquito on hand, and it has become my tradition to make coquito here in LA since I don't have any of my Puerto Rican family. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your comments below, especially if you try this recipe. Subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys are enjoying this Vlogmas video, and check us out tomorrow for another video. We love you guys so much. Bye.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Salud.